Today on Cooking with Chef Fred, I'm going to take this fresh corn on the cob and make my mother's famous cream style corn. It is so very delicious, and that's coming up right now. Now this is really easy to make. Let's look at the ingredients that we need. We're going to start off with the corn on the cob. We're going to get 3 or 4 cups of water. We're going to use some cornstarch and salt and pepper. And that's all that goes in it. Okay, so we're going to take our corn and we're going to run some water into it here, and we're going to just give it a clean. We husked this the other day and put some in the freezer and cleaned it, but right before I get ready to use it, I like to clean it. And I just get a toothbrush that I've specified as a vegetable cleaning brush only. And what I like to do is just take it and run down to get any silks that are still there off. And we just go through and give it a nice clean. And then we take it and put it in our strainer so we can give it a final rinse. Okay, and then I pull that out. And then I take over the running water and I just give it a nice little spray. Make sure that it's all nice and clean. And then I let it sit here and I let it drain for a few minutes. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take and just cut the corn off the cob. And what I do is just take it in my hand here and I just go down the side, and we're just going to cut the corn off the cob just like this. And we go through and we cut off each side. We just slice it off like that. And then what I do is I take my knife, and you see that part that comes out there is the cream of the corn. And I take my knife and rub it against it like that. And that gets all the goodness out. That's the good part of the corn. That's the starch. And that's what makes it good cream of corn. Okay? So I'm going to finish this and get all the corn off the cob, and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, now we got all that cut, and what I do is I take my water and I pour enough water just to cover the corn. You just want to get it covered. So it depends on what pot you're using or skillet that you're using. We're going to get that covered, and we're going to turn it on, and we're going to let it reduce by half. We want the water to just reduce by half, and then we will finish it up. And we're going to add a couple teaspoons of salt. There's one. There's a couple of teaspoons of salt. And you just do the salt and pepper to whatever your taste is. I'm going to put some pepper. We like ours to be nice and peppery. So get some fresh cracked pepper in there. And then we're going to let that continue to cook. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I have here, get my cornstarch. I have here is a half cup of water, and I'm going to take a nice teaspoonful of cornstarch, and then I'm going to give that a little stir to make a nice slurry. Okay, and you can see that's made a nice little slurry. And then what I do get my spoon, and while I stir the corn, I'm going to pour the slurry in. Okay, and this is when about half of the water has decreased, and then we'll stir in our slurry, and then we'll let it come back up to a boil and boil for a little longer, and it will start to thicken up, and that's where we get our cream of corn. Okay, let's give this cream of corn a taste. Still a little hot. Oh, the freshness of the kernel just crunches, and it's so delicious with the salt and pepper. This is so good. If you haven't tried corn this way, you need to try that tonight for dinner. If you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up, like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. And this is Chef Fred saying, have a great day, go and cook something great today, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.